All right. So you might have some special threads to protect your tires. So if you do, you will have to find this. Like as you can see, there's like a specific cut. So you can't just put in any sort of like sockets in there to be able to open it. So usually it could be located in your glove box if you do have one. And when you have this, what you're gonna have to do is get one of these. I don't know what the size for this one is. These are just the standard sockets, and get the 7/8 and then put it in here. And then I put it on a breaker bar and I'm gonna open it. So before I'm gonna loosen all the screws, bolts, before you lift the tire up. So that way you have some sort of friction. Otherwise you won't be able to open the bolts because the tire would keep on rotating. So before you lift it up, so they don't put the special screw on every single one of those. So once you get that one, put that on the side and get your socket box, socket sets, and then see which one fits. I haven't done this before. I don't know exactly which one I'm going to be needing. So I'm going to just try each of these. Looks like it's going to be this one. Let's see. Yep. All right. So kind of wobbly. Shouldn't be wobbly, but I hope they just cross thread it. So
Waiting for pairing. Paired.
these are the brake pad sets. 2 pairs. To show you why I needed to change it. So typical. This is the new one. See the thickness? And look at this one. Pretty much worn out. About to get into the metal and start scraping on the rotor. So that's the reason why I change it. Now, I want to show. Okay. So I want to show why we need this one. Actually, we might not need this. I'm gonna try without using this. And the reason being, so let me explain a little bit. So as these things, your brake pads, losing the thickness, something that's pushing it behind, it's kind of gradually growing, which is this right here, your caliper. So this thing is kind of like going out and out and out to compensate for the thickness that's going down. So now we have to like push it back so it can fit the new thickness, which is a lot thicker. So I've seen someone on YouTube use monkey plier. I'm gonna try that first. If this works, then I won't have to use this. I will be able to return it. So let's try this. It's quite strong actually. Let me swing it in one hand just so I'm not hitting it easier. Yeah, maybe not. Right, so learn a new technique to be able to use this. So basically, when you press on the brake, what happens is this hydraulic tube basically pushes fluid behind this guy right here, and then that pushes this ring up against the calipers or brake pads, and that's basically what creates the friction that stops the car. So we basically have to reset that, and you can always open it more. You just can't open it less, okay? Because if you open it more, what's going to happen is when you start pressing on the brake is going to compensate for that. So the brake is going to basically just put it back to where it needs to be. But if you put it less, you won't be able to put it, install it here. Okay, so get the screws, push it, basically. It's really difficult for me to know which way, just because it's like opposite direction. On the left, you see formulas are basically flipped. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. There you go. There you go. And then with this other one, okay, let's see what that. A little bit right in. Okay. Right, so basically, like this. Okay. Okay. Alright. So brake pad's installed. Move the old one out of the way. Put the tire back on. Okay, before you put that on, make sure.
Waiting for pairing. Paired.
that. Then just reverse the process. Good to go. We're supposed to like not tighten them all the way, just kind of like tighten them a little bit on one side, go to the opposite side, and then have like flip back and forth. That way they're all going to tighten at the same rate, then you're not going to have a chance of like cross thread or not tighten one side. Basically. All right, that's it. That's how you basically change the brake pads. Now I'm gonna have to do 3 more times.